What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine video. Today we're going to be talking about a ton of cards that are going to be added into the game, whether they're going to be in mini boxes, card trader cards, or ranked PvP rewards in the future. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to make some guesses when we're going to be talking about all these cards. But yeah, we have a ton of cards to talk about, and you know what? To all you furries out there, I got you, because, you know, as the title suggests, we're talking about the For Hire cards that we're going to be getting into Duel Links. Since we have a huge list of For Hire cards, I'm going to assume that they're probably going to be in the next mini box. And I know I made a video on the next mini box, I think like Crush and Wings, but that isn't like 100% confirmed yet. Once I get like 100% like confirmation or from a reliable data miner and stuff like that, I'll be sure to make a video talking about that. But for whatever the case is, I believe these For Hire cards are going to be in the next mini box. And I have 4 cards that I could have talked about yesterday. But I just didn't want to. I was going to actually save it for today, so it was really convenient that some For Hire cards have been leaked into the game. And, you know, we're going to do some editing in this video, some magical editing, and on your screen you should see this whole list of also cards that are data mined from yesterday and today. And, yeah, we're going to be talking about all these cards. Like, this shit is legit. It's from a reliable source and all that good stuff. So, huge shout out from Dragon from Guns Blazing Discord for data mining this, and huge shout out to Bino Boss and Apps for Hire for notifying me about these data mines. You guys are the best. The community is awesome, and without you guys I wouldn't be able to make the video. But we're gonna dive into the For Hire stuff, and then after the For Hire stuff we're gonna talk about 4 cards that, like I said, could have talked about yesterday, but I chose to do it today. So yeah, we're gonna get into it right quick. And I believe the first card, it is this Bladesman For Hire. So this is gonna be an SR card, I believe, and it's a 3-star Earth Warrior. During the main phase you can special summon 1 monster For Hire from your hand except Bladesman For Hire. If a monster For Hire is special summoned to your field while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can add a monster For Hire from your deck to your hand except beats the Bladesman For Hire. You only can use this effect once per turn. Okay, so I believe this, since it's an SR, it's going to be the engine on getting all these For Hire cards out. I don't play the TCG, but I do know that this archetype is been recently added to the TCG, I believe, because, you know, there's been a lot of memes about these For Hire cards floating around, and it's just, the memes are real when it comes to this archetype. So that's kind of interesting and all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it seems like this card's definitely kind of like the engine, because you get to add the For Hires to your hand. You can special summon from your hand, so you can get multiple of them on the board. So you summon this, special summon another For Hire. Don't know how well this card's gonna work until we read some of the other For Hire cards, but you know, looking pretty good so far. So yeah, if this is gonna be in a mini box, it seems like with this mini box from like the list that we got, the SR card you're going to want to get 3 of, and then, you know, while you're resetting the box to get 3 of them, you're probably going to get 3 of all the rest of the cards, because they're all rares and end cards. So that's going to be interesting to look at, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I guess this is pretty cool right here. And then if for monsters, especially some from your field while I control, a monster, you can add a monster for deck to your hand. So yeah, you can definitely see like this energy. So yeah, you play For Hire, you special summon a For Hire monster from your hand, and then you add another For Hire monster from your deck to your hand. So I see why this is an SR. It's definitely going to be the engine to get this deck going. So let's go talk about the next card right here, Mayhem For Hire. So this is going to be a quick play spell. Target 1 For Hire in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. You only can activate 1 Mayhem For Hire per a turn. Okay, so this is cool because it's a quick play spell, so you can play it on your turn or your opponent's turn. Wow, I don't know how well this will work, but I mean, it does sound pretty good, to be honest. It does sound like a pretty good card, to say the least. So hey, Mayhem For Hire, all right. Just special summon a For Hire card from your graveyard, and you only can activate 1 of these per turn, so that is a little downside to it, but it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, you can get these For Hire cards going on the board. Next up, we're going to talk about training For Hire for all of your trading needs. And man, these puns are just ridiculous. Anyways, this is a continuous trap card. If a face-up monster is For Hire you control is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, you can target one of those monsters, special summon a For Hire from your deck, whose level is lower than the target's original level. You only can use this effect of training For Hire once per turn. So what I'm getting at from looking at this list, there's a lot of 2-stars. So there's actually, okay, so we have like a 7-star For Hire, a 6-star For Hire, a 4-star For Hire, and these puns are getting ridiculous. I'm selling all these cards, baby. We got some people that need some work. A couple 2-stars. So with the For Hire training thing or whatever, you can special summon one of the 2-star ones through beats Bladesman For Hire, which is going to be pretty cool. So if this, you know, the 3-star one's going to get destroyed, you can play training For Hire to, you know, special summon another one. So I mean, that's kind of cool. So you're going to keep, like, these guys don't seem like they want to quit. They're just going to keep popping on the field. So that seems really interesting for sure. I don't know. I think this card might be pretty decent for the deck because you can just keep getting these ones out. Very cool. Next up, we have a 2-star Wind Beast. It's Recon Scout for hire. So yo, I'm selling all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards for you guys. I got you. This archetype is just goofy. Anyway, so yeah, this is a beast effect. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 monster for hire from your hand except Recon. Okay, so is it a common thing with all these for hire cards that they can all do that? I don't know. I don't play the TCG, so this archetype's all new to me. I just heard of the meme, but I haven't like seen like all the cards, you know. Yeah, so yeah, if a monster for hire is special summoned to your field while I control this card, you can target a set card on the field, destroy it, and you only can use each of these once per turn. Wow, so you first play for hire, then you can special, yeah. So you summon this Recon Scout. During your main phase, you special summon another for hire monster from your hand, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, if a monster is special summoned to your field while I control this monster, you can target a set card on the field and destroy it. What's really cool, too, is that if this guy's still on the board, and during your, like, opponent's turn or whatever, you play the Mayhem For Hire card, I believe you can still activate the Recon Scout's effect to destroy one of your opponent's set cards. So, like, you know, it's like the beginning of the battle phase. Your opponent just set one of their cards, and, like, you know, they can't activate it right away. You know, you destroy that, and you can't let them activate that. So it's kind of cool that you can do that. So that's a little combo you can do right there. Combo with Mayhem For Hire, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so overall, I think this Recon Scout is going to be pretty decent to play because you can destroy the back row. Back row. Destroying back row is going to be important. That is for sure. Next up, we're going to talk about the Dhaba Marksman for hire. It's a 2-star Wind Beast with the effect. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 monster for hire from your hand, except Dhaba Marksman of the for hire. If a for hire monster is special summoned to your field while you control this monster, you can target a face-up card on the field, destroy it. Wow. Wow, is this going to be like the next busted deck? I don't know what it is, right? But mini boxes seem to add just like one busted deck, you know, because we have the Sylvan's mini box, the Spellbook's mini box. Will this mini box like make for hires like viable, especially with all the bans that we got recently from Konami, like, or like the Limitless and Skill Nerfs? Like, I don't know, but yeah, this one allows you to destroy stuff, which is cool. And like I said before with the previous, you know, Scout one, you can do the same stuff with it. You can play that, you know, continuous. You can play this little, like, continuous, not continuous, quick play spell card, you know, summon, you know, one of your, you know, for hire monsters from your graveyard. And then while this Dhaba is face up on the field, you can destroy one of your opponent's face up cards, which is kind of wild. So very curious to see how this deck's going to work out for sure. For sure. Now, the downside to both the Recon and Dhaba's, you know, Marksmans or Scouts and all that stuff, so they only can be used once per turn. So you can't, it's not like as busted as like the Sylvans, where with Sylvans you can just keep activating their effects if they get excavated to the graveyard. So there's that, but still, like, it's still solid. It's still a solid effect. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this stuff too. And I want to go back to Bladesman for a second. I do want to read back on this. If for a monster, especially while you control this monster, you can add it to your hand. Huh. I think you can, I think with this deck too, you can just like keep activating the effects. Like, for example, you play Scout, you special summon, you know, Bladesman for hire, and then you can also special summon another for hire, because Bladesman for hire would still activate effect. I think that's how it kind of works. If so, that's going to be kind of wild, because I think you can spam the board with for hires, and that might go into spicy plays, especially for like maybe like a beatdown version of this deck, because I looked to skim through this. I haven't like read all of them, but I saw the levels, and there's some levels that are like 6 and 7, and if they allow, once we get to them, if they're allowed us to like special summon them, that's gonna be kind of wild. We might be seeing like a beatdown version of the deck, maybe, I don't know, especially with restart and stuff getting hit. But yeah, this thing is looking pretty interesting, to be honest. Like, this archetype is looking pretty interesting, to be honest. Next up, we're gonna talk about the Seal Strategist for hire, a 4-star Dark Beast Warrior with the effect. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 monster for hire from your hand, except Seal Strategist for hire. If a monster for hire is special summoned to your field while you control this monster, you can target 1 monster for hire in graveyard, add to your hand. Okay, so this guy is going to be kind of like, yeah, you just add them back. Nothing too crazy right there. It's not like any destruction stuff that's happening, but it will like recycle your stuff, which is going to be pretty cool. I don't know if I would run this in the deck, though, but then again, I don't know about the for hire archetype, but I feel like it might be more worth it to have your for hires in the graveyard to, you know, combo it with the, you know, the spell card that we haven't, you know, we talked about earlier, because, you know, you can play that spell card on your opponent's turn since it's a quick play, and then activate your Scout or Marksman's effects and all that stuff. So I don't know. I think this guy, I mean, the effect's pretty good, though. It has 1600 attack, which is cool. 1000 defense, so that's kind of neat, but yeah. Seal Strategist for hire. recycle stuff. Cool, cool, cool. And next up, we're going to be talking about the Dyna Hero for Hire. This is an Earth 6-star Beast Warrior with the effect. It is card special summon. You can banish cards from your opponent's graveyard up to a number of monsters for hire you control different names. So while Sylvan's is already getting decimated as it is from the ban list that's going to hit in Duel Links relatively soon, this also just makes it a little bit worse in a sense. Well, then again, well, no, you can banish stuff like Rose Lover, but yeah, like I said, Sylvan's are getting hit. But no, overall, this effect will be pretty nice simply because, yeah, you can banish graveyard cards. That is awesome simply because there's going to be decks in the future that like to use their graveyard. I mean, they still do. I mean, most of them that we're using right now that use the graveyard's energy are getting hit right now, I believe, but still. It's a useful effect in the future, for sure. And you can probably do it up to, like, I think so. It says you can banish cards from your opponent graveyard up to the monster for hire you control a different name. So this guy will count, and then 2 of your other for hire monsters will count if they have different names. You'll use this effect once per turn. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, like, if you, like, special summoned another one of them. Wait, no, it says... Yeah, okay. I was about to say... You could keep repeating this, but no, you only can activate this once per turn. So if you special summoned another Dyna hero, you won't be able to activate it in that turn. Also, monsters your opponent controls cannot target for hire you can chat for hire monsters you control for attack, except this one. Wow, okay, this is actually going to be a really key card for the deck because, one, this is a 2500 little beat stick, right? It's a 6-star, so you could combo this with, like, beat down. And stuff like that, which I would like to see you get that extra little oomph. But the fact that your opponent cannot target monsters you control for attack set this one is wild because the issue is when we were looking at, you know, the Marksman for hire and the Scout for hire is the fact that they have some really low attack and defense. So if you could get a board with, you know, the Dyna Hero for hire, Stompa Marksman, or Recon Scout Marksman, or not Recon Scout Marksman. I can't speak, but, like, you know what I mean, guys, like, if you have these, like, little weak ones on the board, you would be afraid of them to get, like, attacked and you would lose the duel because they have low attack. But if you have the Dyna Hero for hire on the board, your opponent has to, like, deal with this card first before they can try to attack into your weaker ones. So that's going to be something that's going to be really key to deal about with this. And I do this deck. I think this deck has potential. For sure. And the last for hire card that we're going to be talking about is Wiz Sage for hire. This is a 7-star Aqua, I believe. The little card art that I see kind of looks weird for it, but I believe it's an Aqua type. And it's a spellcaster with the effect of this card special summon. You can gain 500 for each for hire you control a different name. So about 1500. So yeah, that's all right. And then also, when your opponent activates spell trap card or effect, quick effect, you can discard a card for a hire and negate the activation. Wow, that's pretty good. Dude, both of the 7-star and 6-star for hire cards are pretty powerful. So you could, if you had a board with both of the, like, 6 and 7-star, would be kind of wild. Now, I'm kind of, you know, it's probably a good thing that this card has not that good of attack. It only has 1600 attack, which is kind of lame, but it does have some high defense. So maybe when you, like, first turn summon this, you can throw it into defense. But then if you need to go for the OTK, like I said, I'm feeling beat down, but there's probably some other skills that you can play instead, just in case, you know, the deck bricks. Maybe, like, restart even though it's getting hit, balance, stuff like that. But I don't know, still, I think you could probably play beat down with this deck to get that little extra oomph into destroying your opponent, because there's still some fast, like, mass heroes is still going to be a thing from this new, like, ban list that we're talking about. But yeah, this, like, dude, these for hire cards actually seem pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. They do look pretty cool. So yeah, these for hire cards seem powerful. And yeah, Wiz Sage for hire, you can negate stuff. If you get out your boy Hero for hire, you can stop. You can just stop those shenanigans from your opponent attacking to your weaker ones, because they have to deal with this one first, because they can't attack your other ones. They only can attack this. So very, very interesting. Yo, honestly, overall, I think these for hire cards seem pretty cool, and I'm actually looking forward to playing this deck. This deck actually seems fun, and it seems like the only SR we're going to be needing is the Beats Bladesman for hire. So easy, accessible deck, looks pretty powerful. Probably another mini box deck that's going to change up the meta a little bit. I saw some of my homies in the Discord talk about these data mines, and I think they still said that turn 2 spellbook is still going to be an issue for going against this deck, because if you start banishing, you know, some of these for hire cards with spellbook and faith, they can't really go into their combos that well. But I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see until we, you know, fully, you know, get this deck when it comes down to the game. But yeah, this for hire archetype seems pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. it seems pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna talk about 4 cards real quick that are probably not gonna be in the next mini box, because like, you know, this whole list that we're talking about, the for hire cards, is most likely gonna be in the mini box that we're gonna be getting soon. If it isn't, I'm gonna be surprised, because like I said, this is a huge list of cards. It's got to be in a mini box or something. So I'll be sure to go tell you guys if it is going to be in the next box, if we get the next box and confirmation and all that stuff, right? But yeah, now let's go into some of the other cards that we're going to be talking about real quick. Like, so we have 4 different cards, and some of them are, yeah, like these are most likely just like card trader cards. So I'm going to go find them real quick. First card we're going to be talking about is Tri-Horned Dragon. Nothing too crazy right here. All Tri-Horned Dragon is just a vanilla card. Just a little vanilla card real quick. It is a dragon. It's an unworthy dragon with 3 sharp horns sprouting from its head. It's a 8-star dark attack with 2850 and a defense on 2350. It's just a rare card. Nothing too crazy right there. Yeah, who cares? Who cares, to be honest? Who cares? So now we're going to talk about the next card, Cyber Soldier. This card's actually going to be a UR card, so maybe this is going to be in the next mini box. It's going to be one of the main mini box cards. I kind of hope it isn't, though, because while it is a decent UR, it's not like you're not going to consistently pull this off. Let me just read the card for you guys. So it's Cyber Soldier's 3-star Earth machine with the effect. If this card battles a warrior type monster during damage calculation, this gains 2,000 attack and defense during that damage calculation only. That's alright. Now, hey, this will destroy good old Masked Hero. Masked Hero, you know, what is it? Yeah, Masked Hero, D-Hero, all that stuff. This card will go well against it, so I guess I could kind of see this being in the mini box, because especially with like these like the ban lists that we got recently from Konami, Masked Hero is looking pretty spicy right now. But hey, Cyber Soldier can kind of counter that. But like, are you gonna consistently pull this off? Not every deck you're gonna go against is Masked Hero. You know, you're probably gonna, if this is a release, this card is released, you know, in the deck or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak, but I'm not restarting this video. Like, if Cyber Soldier was released in the next mini box, you're also going to probably see for hire cards, and I believe they're all, like, are they, like, Beast or whatever? That would make sense. Oh, no, they're actually Warriors. Okay, no, actually, most of them are Beast, except for one of them's a Warrior. Beast, Warrior, Spellcaster. Okay, so there's, like, only one Warrior for hire, and that's the SR one. Now, that would suck if you're using that UR card that we're talking about right now, Cyber Soldier. That would suck if your opponent, like, you're playing the for hire cards, your opponent was able to attack with you with the Cyber Soldier and it gains 2,000 attack. That would be annoying to deal with, but like, yeah. But I mean, overall, will this consistently pull off? Probably not. Is it UR worthy? I guess. I don't know though. Next card we're gonna be talking about, though. Let's go talk about, Debug. Debug is actually a card that's going to be spicy, and this probably will be in the next. You know what? I think actually most of these cards are actually going to be in the next mini box, to be honest, because Debunk over here is looking like a spicy trap. So Debunk is a counter trap. When a monster effect is activated in the hand or graveyard, negate the activation if you do banish it. That's powerful, okay? So if you activate a little hand trap or whatever, okay, so, I mean, who plays Spear in 2018? But, like, someone activates Spear Creep, but you're like, nah, fan, I got Debunk. Negate that. And the best part is about Debunk is that there's no drawback to it, okay? You don't need to discard a card to activate the effect, like Ultimate Providence. Okay, I got interrupted, but back to the thing or whatever. But yeah, with, like, Debunk, you don't need to cost back anything for it. It's a counter trap, so you're good to go, and you don't need to, you know, discard or anything like that. So that's why this card is, like, solid. And yeah, any hand effect, hand or graveyard effects, stop it. Just debunk it, okay? You are figuring it out and getting rid of it. So debunk, pretty spicy card. I'm looking forward to this card. I don't think it will stop though. Like monster effects, like, you know, you summon the monster, play its effect. You're not doing it from the hand, I don't believe. I might be wrong here, but I don't think you're doing it from the hand. So you summoned it onto the field. It's on the field now, and you played the effects. I don't think it'll work against that, but like hand traps or, you know, just hand effects in general, stop it. No cost back. Graveyard effects, you're good. Debunk, looking pretty spicy. This is an SR card, and I could definitely see it being added to the next box. This mini box, like whatever it is, because we don't have the full card list yet, so this is like speculation, but like it's looking pretty spicy, my brothers. This mini box is looking pretty spicy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious and seeing how this is gonna go up. And then the last card we're gonna be talking about, and this is Asleep at the Switch. So this is a trap card. When your opponent gains life points, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy that card. Ooh. Will he consistently pull this off? Probably not. But if it does work out, you rip your opponent's monster. Like, if it's just like a random life point, because, actually, yeah, because if your opponent plays that For Hire card that we talked about, the Spellcaster one, the Wiz Sage For Hire, that card allows you to gain life points. If they played that and you played the little Sleep with a Switch or whatever, boom, that card's destroyed, or one of their For Hire cards. So, not a bad card, but will you consistently pull it off? Probably not. It's the reason why it's a rare and all that good stuff. But yeah, these cards are looking pretty wild, guys. I'm actually looking forward to this next main or mini box we're going to be getting, because this For Hire archetype actually seems pretty cool. We got Debug might be in the next box. That Cyber Soldier card might help out against, Destiny Heroes. Like, things are looking pretty spicy. So I'm pretty excited and looking forward to these cards. I mean, hey, what do you guys think about all these cards that I talked about in this video? Do you think they're going to be the next mini box? I believe so. Or do you think some of these cards are going to be in, like, card trader cards and stuff like that? All that good stuff. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys. That's going to do it for today's Data Mine video. If you guys watched all the way and you haven't already, be sure to go hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it, because all the likes and comments and all that stuff really do help out the channel and the video. So seriously though, thank you guys so much for the support on that. If you're new to the channel, be sure to go hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and be sure to go hit that bell notification down below so you get notified when I make new videos and new like update videos and all that good stuff. And last but not least, if you guys want to see these data mines early, be sure to go join my Discord, link in the description down below. Check out the hashtags data mine channel down below in there, so you can see like these data mines before I make a video on them, because that's where all of them are located. But I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and I'll go see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.